buckle up, baby cakes. The Shadow Queen has slipped into her leather corset and wow, she will be in Scorpio, Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio until the 20th of December 2025. And wow, let's have a look what she's got in store for the 12 signs. Aries rising. Oh, Aries and Aries rising. Lilith in your 8th house. Wow, curious. So Lilith is saying, I am not afraid to want something. I'm more afraid to see what I become if I do not allow myself wanting something. Let that simmer. 8th house is where the soul resides. It's that anima and it's that place where we hide even from ourselves. So Lilith is transiting through this place that represents the soul in evolutionary astrology for 9 months. You are about to uncover your most sacred essence through perseverance, through looking at things as they are and grappling with the weight that they have on your soul. And through this, you transform and alchemize the fears, the doubts, anxieties, other people's things that just don't serve you anymore. You're finally getting to the moment of becoming your true, untamed, unapologetic self. But it's not like for Scorpio rising, very outlandish and in the face. For you, it's more subdued, slow, very powerful. There is intimacy and there is true intimacy. This is another topic for you to explore during this transit. You will not tolerate anyone who is trying to get into your world and they're fake. That's just not gonna fly, and I feel for those people because you will make sure that they know this is the boundary, this is the border, this is the hot zone, and you will not tolerate any BS anymore. There will be the rebirth in the bedroom setting. There will be another layer explored of your primal instinctual self, how your body responds to different stimuli, how your mind is integrating those things. And yeah, it's very true that the most exciting things are normally happening in our imagination, and your imagination will be very daring, and it's up to you if you want to make it a reality. Again, here, who is that lucky person who will be special enough to share these experiences with you? It's time for you also to heal any betrayal wounds, any negative images of your exes, if they still linger and are present in your field. This is the time to really let go of that and clear out, cleanse the patterns, cleanse the palette, and start afresh, because you deserve it. You've been through a lot, and now it's time to name a spade a spade. It has outlived. Put it off the shelf, dust it off and throw it out and transform that energy into something that will work for you. Another very interesting thing, because the 8th house is the inheritance place, you might be inheriting something, or there might be a cat fight for the inheritance with other parties. So watch out. Yeah, just you will see everything here. And another thing on a personal level, before the big thing, the next big thing coming, because Lilith will be going into Sag. That'll be your 9th house of open horizons and learning new things, maybe even traveling somewhere. Now you're letting something die, like a part of you, an aspect of you you're letting go of, as I previously mentioned. So here it's like, what part of you is ready for the transformation? What part of you is now a little shriveled cocoon and the butterfly has already emerged, but you kept the cocoon as a trophy. Kiss it goodbye. You know, it's done and it's good because change is great. I love change. I'm an Aries rising and I definitely feel the shift. I've said bye to some bad habits and I couldn't be happier. And I know it's time because it didn't feel authentic anymore. It didn't feel true to who I am right now anymore. At the time, it was fun, it was cool, but now it's not fun, it's not cool. And I called a spade and I did the shift. And it works. The cons of the transit is power struggles and Aries, you know, all about it. I'm not here to preach. Take just with the word of caution, do not push too hard, keep it strategy because it's Scorpio. And Lilith, she was banished just for being a woman, all right? Being a chick by negative patriarchy. Is it really on Lilith? Can we just be logical here? Like a bunch of old men just they decided this is not cool. What the hell did she do? Just say was yapping in their face too hard or too loud? I just don't get it. Outlived, all right? Outlived way of thinking, obviously. Jealousy is another one. Betrayal trauma is another one. And just being afraid of the intimacy, being afraid of speaking your truth, being real, being afraid of not getting what you deserve. And because of that, you're not doing anything about getting what you deserve, not acting on your desires, like a fight or flight, freeze sort of thing happening. Another one is just trying to control the narrative so hard that you lose the compass. Now you're stuck in the middle of the forest, like where are you going? It's like blindfolded energy. Open your eyes, open your heart, and do a step by step to that goal that you want to get to. Lilith will help you decipher what is true and what is not true. I'm wishing you a wonderful transit. Let me know how you go, and thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Bye. Taurus and Taurus rising, Lilith in your 7th house, and it says, if loving you means losing myself, I would rather set the bed on fire. Ooh, that hit. The 7th house is the house of them, the house of our projected shadows, the house of relationship, marriage, and long-term business partnerships. Lilith is done playing nice here. The person across from you is now the epitome of all the no's, all the shadows, all the sacrifices, all the hidden desires of yours. So, wow, what are you going to do about that, Taurus? Poor little darling. There will be a lot of emotional honesty, relationship honesty. There will be a lot of saying it how it is, and not everyone is going to take it really well. You pick your battles, Taurus. You really do. Passion, pain, pleasure, it's all coming to the surface. It's all going to be obvious, and you will be seeing your partner in their true colors. If you don't have a partner, you might be seeing your projected shadows in other people, the prospects. But because it's like more long-term thing, long-term partnerships, relationships, you could be even revising what are you not okay with anymore in the long-term commitments. You will be very attractive. You also will be very attracted to particular type. Like Scorpio type, someone who is a bit mystical and passionate and leather coat and this and that. Black lace kind of thing. The witch core. See how you feel 20th of December. This might really shift. Feel the truth in the connection. If the connection with your eyes closed still feels good. If you're oversharing, be careful because this will be like boundary check. Other people will be checking where they are standing with you. You also will be doing that. It will be like a boundary rehab. So if someone is oversharing with you, just collect the data, speak less, listen more. That's like the best thing you can do this transit, honestly. The cons of the transit is codependency, triangulation. Is this an equal relationship? What are you bringing to the table? What are they bringing to the table? Everything will be coming to the surface. Just financial things, shared resources kind of things. Like who is chipping in, who is not chipping in, who is paying for the coffee, who is not. Also the control, the power struggle, who is trying to pin you down, who is trying to fix you up, who is trying to confine you. How does that feel? Is this working? Is this not working? So this is a good time to really revise your history in relationship, your current relationship, your future projections onto relationships, and clear the negative interferences. So you can just lighten the load a little bit, because this transit in the 7th house is a little bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. And then, last but not least, karmic contracts. This is the time where you meet someone with the karma written all over the face. Revise your shortcomings. What are you manifesting? This is all about that. The higher dimensions eventually leak to our 3D existence. What did you think up in the penthouse that is now leaking all the way down to the dungeon? And is there any Cerberus sleeping there whose sleep might be disturbed, and now we can hear the loud barks? Wow. Taurus, you are going through major transformation in your relationships, and you will be looking back at this transit and thinking, wow, this really was a truth teller transit. So how do you know the truth when you see it? You will feel it in your body. You will see the symptoms in your partner's body. You would want to even maybe offer some help or fix them up, or say something like, look in my eyes and I want to see if you're telling the truth. Don't script the person. See what transpires. Help, but there's no sacrifice is needed. We should get away from this notion that you need to sacrifice for love. The whole idea of that is so wrong on all levels. When everyone will stop that, many bad things about humanity will also stop. So stand firm in yourself and know your value, know what you're bringing to the table, be direct about it, and see what comes your way. Deal with it with grace and forgive yourself and forgive the shortcomings of others. Don't let that be the extension of you. Love you so much, Taurus. Bye-bye. Gemini, Lilith in Scorpio in your 6th house. You have been waiting for this transit, because right now Lilith is saying, I will not work overtime, honey. Yeah, she won't. Unless it's for the big dollar signs. Anyway, even for the dollar signs, she won't. She's just so done. Oh gosh. No, you're not being lazy. You want the schedule that worships you back, because you got great work ethic when it comes to your everyday routine, 6th house, and you've got Scorpio, 6th house, so you know what you're doing, honey. So what are the prawns? The prawns of this transit. Do you mind if I will just lay back a bit? Because yeah, this is the vibe for you. So your body will make it loud and clear what your triggers are, where you have done too much when it comes to your work ethic and your routines and the structure of your day, the little minutiae of your life. You will not deal with extra anymore. You will just say, you know what, this hustle culture, you can just go itself. Honestly, for real. I want to do a lotus pose. Oh, did you hear that? Oh God, capitalism. Bye, honey. Not good. I'm not your cheap monkey anymore. That's Lilith in Scorpio in the 6th house. Oh, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the I feel sorry for all the mind control puppeteers out there. The Geminis are coming for you. It doesn't have to be like wholesome and goody anymore. You actually do have projects you want to finish, and you might push and persevere for that. Make sure that counts, because that's the project you really want to get done in the shortest amount of time. Listen to your body. Your body is your best clock. It's your best friend, and take good care of it during this transit. You don't want to push it too hard. You don't want to be too lazy. You want to keep it yours. Make it straight and narrow for you. That's something that works for you. If the system doesn't value, it's not your system. Make sure that you apply it to yourself. Let's say that they wrote, like you read something in the book, and 80, 20, 30, 60 thing, 40, 60, and you just apply it to fit your needs. Let's say they say take 30 minutes, every 30 minutes you take a break. What if it's not like your flow? What if your flow is work for an hour and a half and then take a break, or work for 3 hours straight and then take the break? So don't take it at face value. Try things for yourself so they're true to yourself. There will be a great opportunity to have a ritual that empowers you. Pick yours. There's so many out there. Create your own and teach others how to do it. You never know. Maybe you will get, that's how you can get rich. The cons of the transit is backlash from the work environment. Oh no, you're not doing it the right way, and this is the right way. And you say, no, I'm actually fine. Thank you very much. And then you say it too hard, too strong. And then the whole thing, the whole domino effect happens. Health can be an issue. Cover the basics, right? Sleep, eat well, drink pure water. Go to nature, recharge from the earth, respect the earth, respect yourself, eat a lot of deep purple veggies to fight the radiation. There's so much you can do. Wholesome teas, chamomile, essential oils, all the goodies, all the goodies. You're gonna be like a fairy that is discovering these mystical realms of health, of bioactive ingredients, and activated this and activated that. You get activated to the point where everything around you starts to blossom. You become like a fantastic cauldron of mastery, of truth when it comes to how to live this life in this day and age. What makes it real? What is realistic? What is unrealistic? What is fake? What is true? Watch for those signs and respect. That's the word. Respect. Let me know how you go. I'm really curious, and I hope you have enjoyed this little take on Lilith in Scorpio. And for you, Gemini, it will be just that haven you craved for so long. You're gonna rest and you're gonna enjoy. It will be deep, soothing, fulfilling if you allow it. Do not go overboard. Love you. Bye. Cancer, Lilith is in your 5th house for the next 9 months. She's not here to flirt politely. That's what I'm saying. You're going to unleash something very interesting. I am super excited for you. Time to get out of that shell, Cancer. You're going to turn heads in the best possible way as a creative being, as a fertile being. Let's just put it nicely. The creative eruption is here. What are you making? Like, just drop in the comments. I'm super curious. What's your project? I want to know. This is my aesthetic. I would love to see the visual board you have come up with. Send me your Pinterest board. I want to know. I want to get inspired. Okay, Cancers, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. There will be this thing that feels like you. It's so you will know it's you, and you will grab it and you will go for it. creative project, a romantic connection, exhilarating truth bomb that you're like, bam, and the amazing masterpiece is born. This is going to be life-changing work that you can produce as an artist, as a person who influences others through their expression. You will be noticed, I hope for the good reason, for the right reason, because all eyes are on you now. Wild romance is coming your way. Discernment. Do not believe what they tell you. See what they are doing and what they want to do. That would be your signpost here. Scorpio, you can just get swept off your feet. You can be idealizing the person that they're not, and by the end of the transit, they're gone and your heart is broken. We don't want that. So get receipts, get the past histories, ask the right questions. And if you're here for the short-term gratification, that's fine. Just make sure you are being direct. Do not play into the game. And obviously, don't be played. I wish there was someone who said to me, don't be played. And I actually followed the advice because, yeah, I've been played quite a bit. But now I'm that woman who's saying, do not be played. So yeah, Cancer, do not be played. Lilith, yeah, Lilith. Lilith wants you to enjoy life. It wants you to be free in those quirks that you have and not being too apologetic about it. Take yourself on a journey. Invite yourself to the party. Be bold. Be loud. Just be real at the same time. You don't want to be too fakey because that's not going to fly, especially in the fixed house, like the fifth house. Be real. And with that realness, that honesty, the doors will open to the places you thought you could only see in the movies or something like that. Cons of the transit is the heat is up. Could be like gossip. Could be like, oh, she's too much or he's too much. Don't like this style. The style is not it anymore. And you're like, don't worry, I'm still rocking it and sleep well at night. It's fine. You could be the hot topic. There could be drama. You could be like a magnet for disaster in that way. People projecting a lot of diva shadow on you, and you could be seen as this diva, but there's no real value. So the polarity point, what is actually the value that you provide for the humanity at large, or is it just you in your head? Walk the talk kind of thing. Another thing is with the walk the talk, you could have what it takes, but maybe the inner child is not feeling safe, and you are sabotaging your own expression because you don't feel safe in saying it how it is, or putting those big bold colors on the canvas, or writing the exact lyric that is gonna rub wrong way, or you are just afraid to fully come out of your shell. Revisit those old wounds. Forgive yourself, forgive your parents and your parental figures. Remove this restrictive energy. Move it so it becomes your protector rather than your sabotaging, not needed energy. And of course, another fear that can come up is fear of being too much. Again, this is all subjective. What is too much for you can be just a little baby chino for someone else. It's all, our universe is so big. Sometimes we think the sky is so vast, but it's actually a tiny speck in this eternal love-inspired eternity. In the end of the day, it's all love. If you work from love, if you express from love, that's all that is. And if others are not ready to receive, that's fine. One day they will, but you already have won the Oscar. You have painted that painting, and it's finally there, bringing joy to those who really see it and love it, just like you love it, love making it. I'm wishing you a wonderful transit. Use it, while it lasts, and stay real, because that's what we all need. We all need more realness, especially now. Love you. Bye. Leo, Lilith in your 4th house for the next 9 months. Home and family is under the microscope. Lilith is this powerful energy. It's not going to sugarcoat anything. So whatever is happening in your family, in your home base, in your ancestral and DNA trees is up for a big revision, transformation, transmutation, and questioning. The questions you might be asking: do I belong here? Do I feel safe here? Do I like my history? If I don't, is there any way to rewrite it? Or it could go the other way. You would just want to bypass that and just put it in the can and under the bed and never look at it again, ever. Multiple ways this can go, but for sure your life will be changed. You will take a turn. I would only wish you uncover the truth. The truth doesn't have to be pretty, but it's much better than 1,000 beautiful sweet lies. One truth is better than 1,000 beautiful butterflies floating out on this honey. Leo, talk to me. Tell me. I'll be your shrink for 5 minutes. So now this is what you're going to do to yourself. You would listen to your inner self. Listen precisely, compassionately, deeply. Nourish your home base. Nourish your fulfillment in the home base, and you will uncover so much material that will propel you not only as a person, as a spirit, as a soul in your evolution, but also in your career, in how you show up for yourself, for your relationships. This transit is serious. With other signs, I was like, la-di-da. But with you, I want to make an accent here because you will definitely feel it. If it's rubbing you the wrong way, sit with it. See what happens. Take your time. That's the key of this transit, is taking your time of truly deeply listening. There will be a lot of power in your privacy. So if there's some extra ears or people who are just like really piquing their interest in your stuff, watch out for that. Ask them, why does it bother you so much? If it's not your family member, they would maybe want to be your family. What is the criteria by which they can and cannot be your close circle? Super close. We're talking middle of the night, kitchen talk, and it's not the roommate you share the apartment with. It's someone who is super in your thing, okay? And they really understand where you're coming from and what makes you unique and what makes you. Time to get emotionally sovereign. If there's drama in your family that's been rubbing you the wrong way and you're not agreeing with it, that will be the time to shield yourself, or clear this thing out, or clear the air, whatever works for you, okay? Just make sure you preserve your peace, your love, and your light. And you'll be fine. You don't really need validation to be happy. That's another thing with this transit. You don't. Yeah, Leo, come on. Don't act out of old triggers. Clear those first. Breathe in and out and count to 10 if there is like a thing that really wobbles you. Understand that there's a lot happening underneath the floorboards, and if you are feeling restless in your home and family setting, walk out or do career-based things, or just turn into the workaholic mode. Whatever just gets you out of that claustrophobic zone. Open up. Through that detachment, you will be seeing clearer. What is important to remember, you are not sweeping things under the rug anymore. If there is a dispute happening, you are now coming into your power about it. You are calling things out, and now it's time for a change, and everyone knows that. And you could be blamed for breaking the peace, but what you're actually doing is serving the truth. That's it. It's as simple as it gets. And take your time. Do not be afraid. Pause and reflect. Pause and reflect. See how it lands. Make it a bit more like digestible. Do not feed the square peg down people's throats. Just steady and balanced and structured, strategic, because it's Scorpio. I hope that you get what you want out of this transit. It's time for a change. It's going to be perhaps a handful, but you can do it, and you will come out of this transit much stronger and lighter and clearer. And this will inspire you to create things of value, not just for yourself, but for you. If you have children, for your children, you will create a legacy. And the generational mishaps that have been driving your home and family environment will finally get resolved. And yeah, let me know how you're going. That would be something I would be so seriously curious about. And wishing you beautiful transit. Stay sovereign and stay free. Love you. Virgo. Lilith in Scorpio in your third house. You're going to speak the truth. You're not going to be the nice boy or girl anymore. And if someone gets stung by your truth, maybe because their lie deserved it. I'm not sure if this is too much light, is it? Third house rules our mind, our immediate environment. It's mercurial in nature, just like you, Virgo. And we have Scorpio here. Lilith here. I don't know why I get so animated with you, Virgo. Are you leaving the group chat or are you glitching the group chat? Who is that lucky recipient? Whose DMs are you sabotaging? You are the voice that will not be suppressed. It's time for a change. You are getting real. People are feeling it, and I am curious to find out. Give me tips, Virgo, please. I need them. I need to elevate my DM game. Finally, your words matter. It's not like finally, they've always mattered, but now they're super potent. It's like Molotov cocktails flying back and forth. And you know the truth. You've seen it. You see right through. You can read between the lines. You have power in your words. So use this wisely and be kind. You are mentally emancipated now, and you're thinking outside the box. There's no repression any longer. This is time where you wake up to your mind, to all the hidden patterns in your mind, to your serotonin gaps, to your dopamine gaps. You literally can scan your brain and see the value that it gives you, and also the shadows that need some work on them. And by work, just breathing in and out. You are that teacher with edge. You are that influencer with edge. You are saying it how it is. And I'm kind of scared about the comment section. Maybe you just don't say anything. Everyone I'm saying, tell me what's going on in the comments. With you, Virgo, just oh gosh, I love you so much. You are the best. Oh no. Can you see the BS? You can. Admirable. The cons of the transit. Do not burn the bridge with your loose words, because if you let this baby go, it might create some waves. Just be strategic about what you want to bring to the table, what you want to air, what you want to project, and know that your words, they will cut deep. And big responsibility there. Big responsibility. You obviously have no control over how people react, but you definitely have control over what you say and what's the tone and the intention there. So watch for that intention. If your intention is pure and your result is okay, go for it. But if there is a bit of malice there, Lilith can... All right, say it like this. There is power, but there is always greater power. Good luck. Another thing is your mind could also get a bit ahead of you in the strategy. Your mind can be racing. Mindfulness techniques, simple nervous system, balancing your act. Okay, pick your battles here. You don't want to be the keyboard warrior for no good reason. What is the common goal you're trying to achieve? Always focus on the why, and you will be fine. I think this is a beautiful transit for you to do some mental stimulation that actually will expand your mind and not shrink it. I think it's going to be the Aikido you always wanted, the Sudoku level IQ to 150 sort of thing, like telekinesis and stuff, like Matilda going wild, and the oversharing. That's a separate topic. You can write a book about it, and you can write a book about what people have shared with you. Are you going to press publish? Are you going to keep that secret? You see where this is going? It's going somewhere. Or is it staying? What's the boundary there? I think you will find who is really in your camp. In your environment, there will be a lot of clearing, and you will change things up. It's not really trial and error kind of energy. You have to measure before you cut 7 times. Measure 7 times. Cut 1 time. Wishing you a beautiful transit. Let me know what you think in the comments. Love you so much. Bye. Libra, Lilith in your 2nd house. Enough of discounting your value for the sake of harmony. You are here to be present now, present in your body, knowing the signals is sending you, the nudges you feel, something is off, it's off. Your value system is getting a revamp. You are not apologizing for A, B, C, and D when it comes to what you accept and what you don't accept, what you need and what you don't need. It will be super clear by the end of this transit. You will finally understand what makes you tick in your relationships, in your money. You will feel good about being bold and powerful, being in your feminine essence and just rolling in it. Put on that leather jacket on. Spend that money on yourself. Invest in yourself and what you deeply feel and value. That's going to do so much magic for you, Libra. You will go for your goals. You will face the fears when it comes to feeling secure. Another little tip, you can just declare that you're not afraid anymore of whatever you are afraid of. So that's done. That's getting done, undone, and dusted. If someone is threatened by your worth, they're not your person. And it will be so easy because normally with Libra, it's back and forth a little bit before it settles. With this transit, there will not be so much back and forth anymore. Breath of the fresh air. You're not gonna play small anymore. You're not gonna get out of your way for others to feel safe. This is time for you to reclaim what's yours and take what's yours. You will have wealth mindset, raw edition. It's going to be a simple or complicated, whichever Libra you are, of what you want. And you'll be like, okay, now I'm ready. What do I need to do? And then you write your to-do list and you'll just go and tick those boxes. And it's so good. It's so simple. I love this for you. Definitely an upgrade. Lilith will make you feel more. So you will have big appetite for finances in the bedroom, in your body. You will embody abundance. It's not going to be this sort of superficial Gucci, Prada, luxury thing. It's going to be more about the fabric. What is the abundance really feeling like if you close your eyes? Like that kind of thing. It's not the logo. It's what is standing behind the logo. The idea that gifted us the feeling. That is going to be the truth. You will find it and you will get very sensual you will reclaim your power when it comes to intimacy. You would want stability and security here, and you're happy to pay a big price for it. You're happy to wait for it, and you're happy to put the money where the mouth is, so to say. The cons of the transit. Your self-worth can get like a peak, but it can also crash. Balance and pace yourself. Balance it with the notion that the good things are always there. They're coming, they're waiting for you. Let's say you're feeling a bit less than. Ground in sensations of your body. Connect to your base chakra, to your sacral chakra, to your heart chakra. Connect to your body and feel what safety means, what self-worth means, what it feels. With this, you will start building your self-worth brick by brick, and you will get stronger in it because your light body will feel stronger, and you just will magnetize the right things towards you as a result. Find the joy in that. Don't make it harsh. Bring the melody in, as they say, because you are the treasure, right? It's you that is the jewel here. It's what you're waking up to. The fears about finances or like performative sense of self-worth, fake it till you make it thing, that's all gonna be revised. And why am I doing this? Why am I finding the hard way? Why can't I just simplify things and go for what's real, what's honest and raw and really me? So there will be a lot of things that kind of tie into your identity a little bit. And you have just survived Lilith in Libra. It was in your first house for the last 9 months. You were revising your identity a lot, and now on that new blueprint you are inviting, magnetizing to you those things that you really value, really want, and you feel you deserve. Take this transit sweet and easy. Take your time. Ground. This is the grounding transit for you. If you float a little bit too much, it's not gonna be so fertile in the long run, because we will still have that after the 20th of December when Lilith will move into Sag, and that is your third house. So it's going to be all over the shop. Now it's your time to put all the ducks in a row, understand what you want, be direct about your needs, actually tell the other person you're here for A, B, and C, ask them if they are there with you or not, and move on. Just be decisive, go for your deepest desires. Do not repress anything. Everything can be transformed. All the fears become our protectors in the long run. They transform. All the dark, shadowy things, they don't go anywhere. They transform into beautiful energies. We just need to give them time and attention and affection and love, because that's what we are in our true essence. We are love and we are treasures. Libra, you're no less than anyone else. Know that, and I'm wishing you a wonderful transit. You deserve it, babe. You've just survived Lilith in your sign. You were the trailblazer of truth, and now it's your time to reap what you sow. Make sure you sow it with love. Why? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Bye. Scorpio rising. Lilith is in your first house. She literally knocked the door open and lit a cigarette on your porch, quietly waiting for you to finally strip layer by layer all the BS that just doesn't work anymore. Everything about your identity, everything about your, oh, look at me, this is me. She will be like, no, that's not you. Who are you? And then the big O of smoke coming out. And she ain't no caterpillar. No. You are not intimidating. It's them who is intimidated. Okay, so that's the difference. First house represents your face, your identity, how you come across, what you show up as in the world. You're not here to be digestible. Just drop down into the stomach and the acid is not even going to touch you. Listen to the queen. Who is the queen? That's you, Scorpio. Come on, you are that queen now that is going to be elbowing all the other queens. No matter what your hair is doing, you are doing it, okay? Pros of this transit. If you were a cookie in the Alice in Wonderland, you would be like, try me and die. That makes you what? Untouchable? However, you are very magnetic. It's hard to resist you now, Scorpio. You become like an epitome of everyone's fear, everyone's desire, all in one cocktail, all together. And I love that for you. Just embrace your Scorpio self and see what happens. Just light the match. The charisma, it's so primal, so real. Enjoy the realness. This is what is going to drive you forward in life. Because what? First house is all about the forward motion. It's that engine, and you have now all cylinders revving and working towards your goals. Time to be assertive, strategic, and go for it. Go for your goals. There is no need to apologize anymore for your existence. Lilith at one point became like dark energy, but the whole reason of it becoming dark is because a bunch of old men were pissed off by the power that the feminine archetype can embody. She must have done something right to proclaim herself as the other, not needed, not wanted by the negative patriarchy. And we are all going away from that now. The women are rising, and I don't mean that they're rising literally in this thing up the sky. No, that's just women are rising within themselves. That's what Lilith is gonna showcase and bring to the surface. And Scorpio, it's in your first house. You're here to hold the torch for all the other signs and show them how it's done. Cons now. There will be a lot of projections, so get used to the hate. Understand that part of the game. No one is safe from the hate bots or haters or whatever you call them. Make sure your shields are strong. Make sure your light body is strong. You can dissolve the negative interferences, especially negative projections from others. Again, as a result of you becoming more of that prototype of courage, unlocked hidden desires, and you working with fear-based programming in your life and in a collective as well, understand that there is a possibility of your allies maybe questioning you, questioning your authority, trying to put your volume down because they just prefer a nicer version of you. They just like that nun, that good girl that says yes, but no. It's done. Water off a duck's back. Another thing, watch for your body signals, signaling that it's time to rest now. And you're like, I want to be on air all the time. We have the buttons are on and we're recording, working hard, working out, changing appearance, doing piercings, doing tattoos, speaking, guest speaking, everything all over at once. And it's like your body will tell you. Just listen to the body, okay? Just listen. Trust yourself, trust your body's intuition, and protect the light. You are the keeper of the flame. We don't want that flame to burn too quickly. It's still a lot of time before 20th of December this year, so please take your time. When you talk, take a pause. Let it sink in. Really relish, but don't put yourself in a jar. This is a time to own your origin story, to write your own legend. Lilith in the first house is saying to you, it's not about becoming palatable. It's about becoming undeniable. I'm wishing you best of luck. And yeah, how are you feeling since end of March, what has been surfacing for you. I'm curious. Let's chat. And of course, thank you for being here. And I'll see you soon. Sag and Sag rising, Lilith in your 12. Woohoo! Welcome to the Shadowland, honey bunny. This is like you are living in a dream and realizing the dream is more real than the real life. And you're not lost going to the places many people are just afraid to go. And when you're there, you understand that, yeah, actually, this is very doable. I can work with this. I can downtake the worst of them. Or I can finally whitewash the worst of me. I can finally just do this to the worst of the worst. People, places. It's that Bruce Almighty moment when God was washing the floor. What was this guy who played him? Most silkiest voice ever. Morgan Freeman, my goodness. That was bad. I'm a Sag sun. I already have Lilith in my 12th, so maybe memory loss is another one of them. All right, Morgan Freeman playing God in Bruce Almighty. He is wiping the floor, and he's God, but he's wiping the floor. Boo-hoo! But that's the kind of the archetype here. Lilith is gonna wipe the floor of your God sovereign self. You will see where is it that you are holding back from yourself, from your fullest, highest dimension. Where's that block? Or if you have already been on the way and the floors are pretty clean, now you are putting the mop down and cleaning the mop, cleaning your hands. What's next? When Lilith will enter Sag, 20th of December, it will be Sag season. Wow. Maybe there will be some places that you might skip mopping, cleaning. But it's not even the cleaning. I hope you really get what I'm saying here. It's a release of fear, release of dogma, release of stigma. Morgan Freeman style. In terms of acting, obviously, right? That actor who is like a perfect documentary voice, and you will be that perfect documentary voice in your own head, in your internal world. The seagulls have landed on a shore. Oh my goodness. Hope it does make sense. Processing the grief, processing desires that you never fulfilled. Do you even need them anymore? Maybe you don't anymore. Maybe they outlived themselves and you will be definitely getting rid of that, and it will be like a switch before and after. Your awakening power within is shining through. It's showing its face and you're looking it in the eye, naming the thing that you're afraid of and saying, what you got? What do you have? I don't want you anymore. Bye. And that's done. It would be as simple as that, actually. It's not the transit to be afraid of. It's a beautiful transit where many things will get their name tag, and that's how you banish the thing. You just call it out. The cons. Say, hold on a sec, to paranoia. If there is any mental health issues, please see a specialist, clinical psychologist, a psychiatrist, and ask for help. But it could be just this thing where you might see the bad in everyone and everything. And that's just a call to action for you to understand, what is it that I am attracting? What is it that I'm looking for? Why is my Wi-Fi tuned into this particular frequency, to this particular enemy, hidden enemy? Why is it that I look and find things? For those who look, they will find. So what are you looking for in the long term as well? Who are you looking for? Another one is sensory overload, spiritual boot camp kind of vibes. Just don't overdo it. Do not become manic for it. oh, this means that means this. And then there's so much meaning that in the end of the day, you throw in the towel. You just don't care about that anymore. It's like eating a very like delicious meal. At one point, your receptors will be over it, and then your palate just needs a little bit of a refresher every now and then. So if you are doing too much or too little, slow and steady wins the race. The polarity point of Scorpio is where Lilith will be, right? It will be in Scorpio for 9 months. The polarity point is Taurus, and Taurus is the simpler, the better. So this is my advice for you. And you are waking up to something, obviously, here. Just when you have this revelation, do not have a gag order on yourself. Share it with the world. Do not become isolated, because it would be easy for you to think, oh, it's too much. I'm too much for this world. Actually, world needs your message, and you are gifted this amazing power to have Scorpio in your 12th house. That's why people think you are a sage. Guru, we will all want, but we don't admit, but we do want. So people will want your truth, but maybe just put more Morgan Freeman aesthetic to it, so it's very digestible, easy to understand. Don't overwhelm others with your revelation, and of course, test the waters little pixel at a time and see how you go. I wish you a beautiful transit. This is going to be a transit that will define your next trajectory for the 2026. Here we are building something while also undoing something at the same time. Give it time and listen with your ears, with your heart, and with your toes, because that's where you will get the message. Yes. Capricorn, my dear, how is the algorithm of belonging doing? Do you want to fiddle with it a bit? So yeah, Lilith will be in your 11th house for the next 9 months. Are you ready? 11th house is your scene, your people, your network, hopes and dreams, your star place where you are a star. It's very hard to be in your scene, but when people get there, they get there. So now you are putting the velvet robe and clicking it and giving a stare down to the ones that are brave enough to network with you or go into your club or whatever, something along these lines. So you became the Berghain of the Zodiac. And let's say there's a vision board, and Lilith is here now, stomping on it and ripping things off your vision board. Hopes and dreams, people, places, like rearranged, and you are a bit shocked at the direction this is going. Now what? And I'm honestly here to ask you, now what, Capricorn? What are you going to do? Who told you what success looks like? Who told you that this is the path to break the mold? Disrupt the groupthink. Understand that you are now deciding who gets in and who gets out. Get ready for rebelliousness in your hopes and dreams sector, in your scene. You would be wearing I know it all hat. That comes with consequences. What is going on? What is the mystery you have to uncover? What is the fear you have to tackle and win? Understand that winning is strategically characterized here because it's Scorpio, it's strategy. What are the strategies that Capricorn is going to undertake to get to the hopes, to the dreams that they desire? Was there something there that you were putting on the back burner for so long that now you're like, I've got to do it, like this is my time? Next time Lilith will be here will be 9 years. You've got 9 months to play the chess and calculate so many steps in advance. And again, maybe you would find new cliques, and this would be not your regular champagne people. They will be more like howling at the moon people who are untamed, who do not respect the rules of the scene. And you are like, oh, that's cool. Why not? You come in. Access granted. So what to watch out for? The cons of the transit is that your dreams might shapeshift to the point where you don't recognize them anymore. And then you go full circle all around and come back to the beginning. So just sit with the thing and then get that visceral feeling, Scorpio, emotional connection to your dream. If you have that, great. If you don't, you're gonna be like just going in circles. So fixation can play a trick with you. Make sure that you're crystal clear on your vision and you feel emotional resonance with it. That's how you will know for sure. Be careful in the group setting. It could be saying something some person hears and they don't translate it the right way. Maybe you were speaking from your soul and they are like on the surface level and the words that you used are like politically incorrect or whatever the thing is. Understand that, yes, there will be risks with the wrong crowd. There will be maybe even, I don't know, betrayals. However, I just want you to trust your intuition here. If you feel like there's something, there's probably something. Hold your cards close. Share your goals and aspirations with the right people. You don't want to be sidetracked. Oh, that's just so passé. No one is doing that now. Oh, astrology is so lame. In 5-10 years, I swear, every dog will have the astrologer. So follow your inner shift and see how the wave catches up. Make sure that you don't ghost yourself. Do not become an outsider too soon, too early with your wacky ideas or with the ideas that are not ripe and like they're too fresh. Cherry pick the people you want to share your thing with, and if they have something to actually productive to offer, work with them. Why not? It could be this person you would never expect. Do not be afraid to be seen for who you really are, not for this facade that you put on, but for the vulnerable self. And it's much more attractive than being, I'm like, hey, fake it till you make it. You know what? Acknowledge the fact that you're a newbie or you're just starting to figure it out, or you get read when you have like public speaking gig. Like, we're not that bad. Humanity is not that bad, apart from a bunch of those ones. Humans have hearts. Use that. Slowly pave your way to the truth of what you really want to share with us, with humans. What you really want to achieve, and make it personal. Keep it real. All the success is yours for the taking. And the right crew will be there to support you. And the shadow people, they will just try to sabotage perhaps. But if you are not the one sabotaging, you are in a good spot. And if you are sabotaging, talk to Lilith. Ask her, girl, help me out here. What do I need to feel so that it is real? What I need to make real so I start feeling? It depends on the questions you ask, right? Wishing you best of luck. Let me know how you go. Cheers, bye. Aquarius Lilith in the 10th house. The billboard version of you, your career, what people see, the image you're projecting in the things that you do for work, being visible, the top of the tree that makes the fruit and everyone eats the fruit. So that's the setup. Lilith coming through this place for the next 9 months is asking you, what if you are a legend in the making? You have made it and it makes some people uncomfortable, but that's the point, right? Oh, God, time to be intimidating in your workplace. Oh, just make sure you don't turn into a bully, please. With Pluto in your first house as well, gosh. Wear a sign, I'm an Aquarius rising, or I'm an Aquarius sun sign, and just save some tender souls from your existence, or even just proximity wise. Because you're gonna ooze this enigmatic energy. You're gonna ooze this mystery. And that kind of will put everyone's radar a little bit fuzzy. What's going on? What are you doing here? Who are you? Oh, that's who you are. I'm scared. Run away. And you're like, baby shark. Being super unapologetic, being super bold, that will make you go viral. Try ideas that are really outlandish. Perhaps you like get out of your comfort zone when it comes to work. Unleash the inner dragon, the serpent, Kundalini rising. The parts of you that you felt were too much are now the brand. Everyone will be doing what you're doing. Do not be scared. Press record, post that video. Make sure it is not too naughty. Because I'm the moral police. Continue. Reclaim your power. Any co-workers who are gaslighting you or putting you in the shadows will be so obvious now that you will be not having any bit of it anymore. You've had it. You will be talking to them in the way that they just really don't expect. If that makes you feel like the justice is served, that's great. If you push it a bit too much, just don't push anyone over the edge. Normally people who are like that, they obviously have issues and you just don't want to be that scapegoat for their trauma or their fixer. Watch for that gray area there. Keep your environment at work and in your career direct, kind, and obvious. There's no gray areas anywhere. Proclaim yourself and you will reap the benefits of being seen for real, for who you are. That's a really good transit for this, just to put all the points for discussion. Assertive communication skills time. People might admire you, but also fear you at the same time. When you speak, the air changes temperature and you like this mystical, crystal clear on what do you want to talk about, why, how long it's going to take, and what's the outcome you want to achieve. There was so much respect in just that. Not wasting anyone's time and giving respect, and you will get the respect. So it's going to be very interesting. I'm quite curious to hear like your stories. What's going on? What's going on in the workplace, Aquarius? Cons: fear of being fully seen, nice and steady. Finish your work, finish your job, finish your task, finish your project, finish everything. Be on time. Another one is clashes with authority. Did you overdo what I have just said? Were you tone deaf? Did you talk to the person when they were hungry or busting to go to the bathroom? What happened? Strategy is key. Taking time is key. Picking the words, super key. Being authentic is also key. And truthful. Scorpio doesn't like BS. And Lilith especially. The bold and the beautiful. Do not create extra problems for yourself, because some people might twist your words and they might work with that shadow side of Lilith to make you look bad. So strategize, have a plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, and you would not want to make it like a group thing as well. If there's some tensions at work, just talk to the person separate. No triangulations, nothing toxic. Talk to them separate and take them aside, and slow, deep voice, direct to the point. And whoa, now they're like, oh, didn't know our Aquarius was this intense and powerful and strategic and super smart. You're gonna do well because Pluto is in your sign now for the next, I think it's 20 years now. It will be squaring Lilith in the beginning of the Lilith transit, like April. Do not burn too many bridges. You're just starting. I'm wishing you best of luck. Chat to you soon. Let me know how you go. Curious. Ciao. Pisces. Wow. Lilith is transiting your ninth house. Whew. Oh, wow. This is going to be interesting for you. You've just survived Saturn in your sign. Now it's Lilith in your ninth house. You have hardened a little bit. This will be one of those transits where you will put whatever you have learned in the last 3 years to practice, and you would test your ideas and see what's the longevity there. You would want to know the truth. What is the truth? How, what, where, and when will be your questions. You take it from here. The ninth house is the house of travel, beliefs, and you will be questioning a lot of places in your mind and in your life where you have been, where you've been traveling. Is there anything that you borrowed that's not yours? You have to give it back. Is there a place where you have gone and you realize that this place is not for me, and you get back? Or the other way around, it's like where you are right now, you would want to explore and learn and find the truth, compare and see through personal experience what is actually going on. I like this transit for you. It's going to be an eye-opener for sure. It's not just even about learning, it's also about unlearning things. Lilith is, especially in Scorpio, is very unapologetic energy. You would be speaking your opinion very bluntly and saying, this is how I see it, and this is how I know. But then maybe you could question that too. Time to unlearn that. Time to shed that belief. It's not serving you anymore. And that's very internal work. However, it's not just you mumbling in your own head. It's the experiences are showing you otherwise. It's actually practice now. Was there any spiritual bypassing that you're no longer okay with? Is there anything on the moral grounds you're no longer okay with? Is there any repression even that you're no longer okay with? What is going on? A lot of things are up for revision, division, and supervision. Truth bombs galore. You might also write, teach, and speak from your hottest, highest truth, and people will feel electrified from it. They will feel what you're saying without you even saying the word. You will be just giving it a little nudge, a little vibe, and everyone will understand. It's like auteur cinema, and the credits are running, and everyone's just sitting there. What did I just watch? But they know what they just watched, and this thing will stay with them for the rest of their life. This is how powerful everything that you produce right now is, and it's gonna go far and wide. It will be very spontaneous, but so raw and so real, and beautiful transit. I love it. And you might even turn into a spiritual nomad that goes so far and wide, tries new different cultures, places you were like so scared of before, and now it's like second home for you, and you love it. And that is going to grow your soul. Your palate will expand. It's not just crap food like chips with salt and vinegar. It's some handmade, authentic, rare, beautiful jewels that are so unique, so outlandishly well executed that you will like, how did I not notice this before? Not everyone needs your gospel. If you are very passionate about something and this is the belief that really fits you, no, it doesn't fit everyone. No, do not be like crusader with the syndrome of superiority that you know better. Just take a breath and keep exploring and keep listening to what others are saying to you. If it's a no, it's a no, okay? Even if it's a pause, you don't have to keep digging and keep pushing on the thing. Like, just don't be that person. Another one is crisis of meaning. Let's say you have been around the world. Days have turned into months, months have turned into books and movies and poetry and street food and resorts. The void, okay? avoid the void of meaning. Make every step count. Make it meaningful. Keep a diary so you can remember all these experiences, so you can come back to them and get more meaning from it. Go deeper there. Do not stroll through this transit. Acknowledge the significance of your learnings and revise your learnings. What is the meaning, the why I'm doing this? You will have that covered. The experiences will be richer, better, more fitting. You will not get lost. If you have a spiritual teacher, or you are doing long-term study, or you have bought like a new course that requires like focus and attention and you're doing it, just do not have tech rage or just rage at your teachers and people who know a little bit better than you in the particular topic. It's not their fault that you are where you are and you are still progressing. Just avoid extra projections and drama in regards to your education, and those people who are actually there to help you. Help yourself by listening to what they have to say. And even if you don't agree with that, ask yourself why. Maybe there's something to unlearn there. I'm wishing you a beautiful transit and let me know how you go. Curious to find out. Thank you for your time. Bye.